Good morning, dear students. In today's video, we shall try to understand the second part of our lesson C of Geography, Mineral and Power Resources. In the previous video, I already explained you about the different types of minerals, where they are found, and also I told that the sources of power can be classified into two types. One is conventional sources that you already got in our previous video. In today's video, we shall be dealing with, or we shall be discussing about the different sources of non-conventional energy. As I already told you, conventional sources of energy, they have been in use for a long time, and these non-conventional sources of energy has recently been used. If we'll compare conventional and non-conventional sources, conventional sources, they have been in use for a long time, but non-conventional sources, they are recently been used. These sources of energy do not cause pollution, and even the stock is unlimited. The stock of conventional sources is limited, and they even create pollution, but the sources of non-conventional energy, their stock is unlimited and they do not cause any type of pollution. The different sources of non-conventional sources of energy are, I'm going to explain you one by one. Here I have taken 6 types of non-conventional sources. The first one, it is about solar energy. Everybody knows that sun is the ultimate source of energy, and we can trap the sun's energy, and even we can use it for our domestic as well as commercial purposes. The sun's heat and light can be trapped and used in solar cells. I'll show you what is solar cell, to produce electricity. It is used in solar heaters, solar cookers, solar lamps. It is non-polluting but expensive to set up. We can say solar energy, mainly it means the sun's heat and light. The heat and light of sun can be trapped and can be produced electricity or power, that is simply known as solar energy. It is non-polluting, but to set up solar panels, it is very much expensive. As you can see in page number 34 of your geography book, it is here, solar panels to trap solar energy. You can see these are the solar panels. So like that, solar panels, they are generally kept in the open, and these solar cells, they generally absorb the sun's heat, and that can be used at our domestic as well as commercial purposes. Even if we will take another example, you can see this is one lamp. I hope you have seen these solar lamps. This is the solar cell. If we will keep this one in the sunlight, this solar cell, it will absorb or it will capture the sun's heat and light, and then we can use it in our homes. As you can see here, this light, and this light is generally trapped from the sun by this solar panel. So that's all about solar energy. Now the second source of non-conventional energy is wind energy. You know, wind, it was already explained in class 7, the horizontal movement of air is known as wind. Windmills, I hope you have seen windmills. Even now you can see in this picture, I've tried to show you the picture of windmill. These windmills have been used for a very long time for grinding grain as well as for lifting water. About wind energy and windmills, you shall be getting in some other chapter in detail. Generally, wind farms are found in Netherlands. These are the countries where wind farms are generally found. Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, UK and USA. In these countries, we can find the wind farms. That's about wind energy. The third one comes nuclear power. I hope you have heard about the nuclear weapons. This nuclear, in science you will get in detail. Nuclear power is obtained from energy stored in the nuclei of atoms. Nuclei of atoms, this nucleus, atoms, this all you will be getting in science, of naturally occurring radioactive elements like uranium and thorium. I have taken here an example of 2 radioactive elements. About their fusion, in detail it is there in science. Uranium and radium, they are 2 types of radioactive elements or radioactive materials, and in the atoms of in the nuclei of the atoms of these radioactive materials or elements, energy is stored, and that energy can be used by the human being through the help of machineries, and that power is known as the nuclear power. The greatest producers of nuclear power are USA and Europe. These two countries, USA and Europe, they are the largest producer of nuclear power. Even in India also nuclear power stations are there. The nuclear power stations in India are located in Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu, Tarapur in Maharashtra, Kaiga in Karnataka. These are the three examples of nuclear power stations which are situated in our country. Even you can see your book here in the same page, page number 34. Here the picture is given, nuclear power station of Kalpakkam. This is in Tamil Nadu. This is the nuclear power station of our country which is located at Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu. So that's about nuclear power. Now comes the fourth one, geothermal energy. What is the meaning of geothermal energy? Heat energy obtained from the earth is called geothermal energy. This is naturally obtained. This geothermal energy, it is naturally obtained from the earth. The temperature in the interior of the earth rises as we go deeper. Everybody knows that one. If we will consider this is the earth's surface, if we will be going deep and deeper, the temperature will be increasing. Sometimes this heat energy may surface itself in the form of hot springs. Sometimes this energy, this heat energy, it will surface itself in the form of hot springs. This energy so obtained is known as geothermal energy. So we can say that the energy which is obtained from the earth is known as geothermal energy. As you can see in page number 35 of your book, it is here, geothermal energy is in Manikaran. In Manikaran of our country, geothermal energy is obtained. You can see that two pictures are given. One is Manikaran and second one is cooking food with the help of geothermal energy. And in the picture below, you can see how the geothermal energy can be generally obtained. Here you can see it's a natural crack. From here steam is coming out. As I already told you that if we go deep and deeper, the temperature increases, and because of this crack, from here steam is coming out. So if we will bore a well here, and if we will put the generator here, and if we will connect with this steam can be used by the turbine, and when the turbine will be rotating or will be moving, the steam can be used for producing electricity, and that power or that energy is known as geothermal energy. Next comes tidal energy. I hope you have heard or you have got in class 7 the tides. The ocean or the rivers, they have got two tides. One is high tide and one is low tide. Mainly because of the gravitational force of the moon, the layer of the water of the oceans or the rivers, twice a day they comes up and goes down. When they rises up, that is known as high tide, and when they goes down, that is known as the low tide. This high tide and low tide also can be used to produce energy which is known as tidal energy. See, it is given here. Energy generated from tides is called tidal energy. From the name itself, we can easily understand that the energy which is obtained from the tides, they are known as the tidal energy. This energy can be harnessed by building dams at narrow openings of the sea. Generally, ocean water or sea water is used for producing this tidal energy. In the narrow openings of the sea, we can put the turbine or we can make the dams, and when the turbine will rotate, energy can be produced. During high tide, the energy of the tides is used to turn the turbine installed in the dam to produce electricity. Let me show you, it is there in your book. As you can see here in page number 36, when this is the generator fixed here, and during the high tide, when the water comes here, this is the dam, we can say. Here the generator is fixed, and here this is the turbine. When the water will be getting inside it, the turbine will rotate and the generator will produce electricity with the help of the ocean water. That's known as the tidal energy. Well, the last type of non-conventional sources of energy is biogas. What is the meaning of this? Let's try to understand. Organic waste such as dead plant and animal material, animal dung and kitchen waste can be converted into a fuel called biogas. We can say, every day we create so many types of wastes. So all the biodegradable wastes like the peels of the vegetables, the rotten fruits or the vegetables, or the different other organic waste of which is obtained from dead plant or animal products, even including animal dung, our kitchen waste, this all we can put in a container or in a particular place, and from that one gas will be created. That gas is known as the biogas. The organic waste is decomposed by the bacteria in biogas digesters to emit biogas, which is essentially a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. We can say biogas, it is the combination of two gases, one is methane, another one is carbon dioxide. You know very well, in our kitchen we use the cylinders, LPG. We use LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Instead of using LPG, we can use the biogas. We can even make it at our homes. It is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting and produces huge amount of organic manure each year. If we will produce biogas, not only we can save LPG, but also we will get organic manure. This manure can be used in our crop fields. Let me explain you. It is there in your book. You can see this is the procedure of making biogas. This is the tank, we can say. We can dig out the soil and we can make one tank like that, and we shall put, you can see here, slurry. Slurry means you can say mixture of water and manure. We can put all this together. Okay, see, I am trying to explain you here in a simple sense. Let's say we have dug out the soil and we have made one well like that. What we need to do, we shall keep, or we shall throw all the biodegradable wastes, all the organic wastes on it, and then we shall cover it. Automatically the different decomposers like bacteria, they will decompose all these biodegradable wastes, and when it will be decomposed, one gas will be created, and that gas is known as generally biogas. And we can fix one pipe here, and with that pipe we can connect it to our kitchen, and we can use this biogas for cooking, as well as it also can be used for the lighting purpose. And when the gas is used, the waste will be left. That waste can be used as manure in our crop fields or in our paddy fields. That is known as biogas and its importance. Now the chapter is completed, and in second part of this video we have tried to understand about the different sources of non-conventional sources. Now it is time to read the chapter properly. You need to go through each and every detail, each and every point, underline the short questions, and if there is any doubt, you definitely get it cleared from me. Thank you very much.